That's it. That makes you a total failure. Just like those who want to go to hellfire. Just do nothing. Just do nothing. Don't do anything about your salvation. That habit, don't do anything. Don't stop it. You are on your way to hellfire. Number 9. Number 8. No man is a failure until he is a failure on the inside. That's number 8. In the school of success, you must understand, for you to excel in life, it has to begin within you. I'm an excellent child of God. Look at yourself. Say, I'm an excellent child of God. Excellence begins within. Success begins within. Failure also begins within. Failure begins within. When you conceive failure, you will give back to failure. When you conceive excellence, you will give back to excellence. That is why I know every Sunday when you come like this, I have your ear, I have your heart. I can speak failure or I can speak success. So it is what you see always that you begin to give back to. If you see yourself as a victor, one day you will emerge as one. Don't see yourself as a victim. Are you with me? Don't go into the rings with the enemy with the mind to fail. Are you with me? Amen. You are an excellent child of God. Number 9, the greatest loneliness is the loneliness of failure. Because failure is even a stranger in his own house. Nobody wants to associate with failure. Nobody. Nobody. When a failure is talking, nobody listens. You want to talk among the family, then keep quiet. We are talking about successful people here. Keep quiet. That is why every time you are not able to do as you should, then you must know that there is a mystery of failure you must destroy over your life. That's number 9. Number 10. Every unfriendly person is a failure. Every unfriendly person, I told you, is hard fact. Hard, very hard. And that's the fact. Every unfriendly person is a what? It's a failure. It's a failure. Jesus was a friend of everybody. He was friendly. Even the children loved him. When they were pushing the children away, he said, no, let them come, for unto them is the kingdom of God. The Bible said, he that will be loved, let him show himself friendly. You will not fail. Amen. I said you will not fail. Amen. That's number 10, isn't it? Yeah. So those are very hard fact you must understand about failure. Don't conceive failure. See yourself as a success. See yourself as a success. When that man proposed, don't say, they have come again. This one too will go away. No. See yourself as a success. Jesus brought you. He will establish you. Let's pray. Are you with me? Amen. When they ask you for, can we give you this opportunity to work here and all that, take it as a success. Take it in. Tell yourself, okay, even if it's not what I want, let me do it. Are you with me? Amen. And from there, God will take you from glory to glory. What is failure, beloved? What is failure? Failure is to come short of God's purpose for your life. Failure is to come short of success. Failure is to come short of the achievement in a particular expectation you have. When you could not reach out for it, then failure comes in. What is failure? Failure is to receive less than a passing mark, less than a passing grade. Because when we are talking about excellence, you must know that you cannot excel until you have broken through the barriers, the curses of failure. There are some people, no matter how hard they tried, no matter how much they put in, no matter, even if they cut their head and say, husband, take my head, I cut it for you, they will fail. Say, pastor, you say we should submit. I even cut off my head. I remove this head, I put it. Say, husband, love me. He say, no, I won't love you. I was praying with one of my daughter in Tanzania one day, and I said, Judy, say, everything you say I have done it many years ago. I said, give your Isaac offering. He said, I just even gave a brand new chip last month. What Isaac offering is it again? My mouth was just closed. I said, what else? He said, I have given everything, but nothing is working. Failure. You will not fail. Amen. You will not fall. Amen. You will not falter. Amen. That is a prophetic word. I said, you will not fail. Amen. Shout a louder amen. Amen. That is failure, to come short of a passing grade. Failure, write it down. It's to dwindle, to come short, to be deficient. It means lack. It means to die. It means to stop functioning. In the school of failure, there is grade. Do you know that? There's what? Grade. When we are talking about excellence, you have passed mark, isn't it? I believe you passed through school. And school passed through you also, isn't it? Yes. You have what? Pass mark, then good, then very good, which means excellent. So you either fall in this or fail. So fail, pass, say just go to the next class, just go, pass. That they say pass. But when they say someone came up with distinction, that is what? That is what? So for you to come up with distinction in life, you have to break every demons of failure. Amen. Is someone here with me this morning? Amen. You have to destroy every demons of what? Failure. That is what makes you to excel in life. Failure means to be defeated. That's failure. Bible define failure as inability to plug in, to plug yourself into your divine destiny. That is the way Bible define it. Inability to plug yourself into your divine destiny. Not doing what God wants you to be. Not being what God wants you to be. Failure is to be lesser than what God wants you to be. Failure is to be lesser. Is not to be able to get to where God wants you to get to. That's failure. Thank God if you are a millionaire. One of you, God has ordained you to be a multi-millionaire. So you must know that you must destroy the mystery of failure over your life. Amen. A lot of people are battling with this mystery of failure as a result of repeated problems. Many have been frustrated in life. Many lives have been bitter, very angry, very, very angry, because of these powers that have refused to let them go. Listen, God's plan for you is never to fail. Do you understand that? Amen. That your marriage will not fail. Amen. That your finance will not fail. Amen. That you will not be a beggar in life. Amen. He said, I was young, now I am old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his children begging bread. That is God's plan for your life. Amen. You are not meant to be a beggar. You are meant to be a giver. Amen. Do you hear what I said? Amen. Don't envy people that are succeeding. You too succeed. Amen. You remember that message? Eat the what? Honey. Eat the what? Honey. Don't envy me when I'm eating my honey. Don't, die in hunger and your throat is looking at those who are eating the honey. You also do what? I said do what? Eat the honey. You will succeed. Amen. It takes nothing to succeed. It takes nothing to fail. Just have it in you that you will what? Succeed. Say I will succeed. I didn't hear say I will succeed. I will succeed. The plan of God for Saul is to be a king. Is to be a king. Is to be a king. And not just a king, that his generation after will also be a king. But Saul failed. Very mysterious way. Some of us, we have tried everything, yet success seems to be so strange in our camp. That is why God brought you here, to put the oil of success on your life. Amen. And you shall succeed. Amen. I said you shall succeed. Amen. Close your eyes. Say every agenda of failure. Every agenda of failure in my life. In my life. Die. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Open your eyes. That declaration have just gone ahead of you now. Amen. To destroy every agenda of failure over your life. Amen. Beloved, why do people fail? Why? Let me rush through. And I want you to listen carefully. The reason why a lot of people fail are very, very obvious. And I will show you. Number one, leaving God out of your calculation is one of the most very important reasons why a lot of people fail. People fail because they make God the tail and not the head. Don't take God out of your calculation. Don't ever try it. If you have the capacity to do like what God wants you to do, then you cannot fail. Leaving God out of your calculation. So if you have the capacity to do the way you like, then you cannot succeed. You can't succeed. You are heading for failure like that. I have my life to live. Nobody can control me. Nobody can pastor me. I don't have time. You are heading for failure without knowing. Nothing to restrain you from your habit. Nothing to say stop there. Nobody to stop you from doing whatever you are doing. You are heading for failure. Don't leave God out of your calculation. The brain of men are very, very powerful. But there are some things that your brain cannot handle. There are things that are beyond your human brain. So don't leave God out. Hello? Don't do what? If I want to marry, a brother came to this ministry some years ago and he said, I can marry anyone I want. I said, to me? He said, yes, Ken. I can marry whoever I want to marry. I said, you can marry. I wrote it down. I said, I'm writing it. He said, write it. I'm saying it. Whoever I feel like. And she agreed, I can marry. I wrote it down. I said, you said that? He said, yes. Yes, Ken. I said it. I said, you see this door? Hello? You see that door? When you go out of that door, I don't want to see you in this place. Say, it's fine. because I cautioned him on his relationship with another lady. He said, no, I can do whatever I want. I said, not in this ministry, not when I'm alive. You can't do what you like. You can what?
Do what you like.
If they don't train you at home, when you get to church, we will train you. They put some shambok on you. That's it. That's it. The lady who used to lead our choir, almost all the South African song I can sing today, she was the one who taught me. One day she did something very nasty in the church, and I asked her to stand up. And my wife, okay, she's at the office. She stood up. And I said, you did this, you did it. Discipline must be in the church.
Amen.
Discipline. You cannot be going out with a man that is not your husband and you expect me to keep quiet.
Amen. I
will stand before God and God said, I gave you those people, you have the idea to change their life. What did you tell them? I said, Baba God, South Africans are not easy. Is that what I will say? They are not easy. Hey, I don't know why you sent me there. Those people, they are so difficult. Listen, no matter who you are, God's plan can never change. Amen. If I refuse to do it, another man will come and do it. Amen. Don't live your life the way you want. Say, any man that come for me, I can go with that. And you still come there, Holy Ghost, do what? To do. Open my. You can't do what you like. And expect me to keep quiet. This is a ministry with order. This is a ministry with sanity. This is a ministry going somewhere. You can't draw me back. Don't leave God out of your calculation.
Yes.
We used to have some guys with us some years back, and you know, when they play, they are very skillful. They can play anything, you know, how they, you know. But the moment their salary is delayed like this, you just sit there. You just moving their leg like this. Come and play. No. Just when I'm alive, I told them this will be your last time in this ministry. Has he ever stopped? Has God not doing it? I was telling my daughters yesterday, I said, this is not how we started. If we go back to where we used to be, we will just be in the service and God will just send men and women. That's it. That's it. She was worried that how would tomorrow's service be? I said, leave that. Make few calls, but leave the rest. God will do it. I was on my bed and as I slept 3 a.m. I switched off all my phones. I switched it off. But this body I have adjusted to waking up 5 a.m. I said, God, again. Again. As I was just boom. And we have a glorious service today. Amen. It's a new day for you. Amen. Are you going to leave God out of your calculation? No. Before you embark on a business deal, is God there? A brother proposed to you, saying, you will need this. When do you want to take me for dinner? Is that the first question? Say, buy me a time. Is that the first thing? Let's pray. I will also pray about that. Then I will get back to you. Then you have to see my father in the Lord. Then we take it from there. Now, you say what? I've been looking for marriage. Are you sure? Say that this one is one of those. Just do whatever you want. So when you are calling him, he's dropping the phone. Say, I don't like men who drop phone on me. He said, I also don't like women who request for airtime. Good night. of your calculation. When I proposed to my wife, I told her, go and pray about it. We spent 2 solid hours asking, God, what are you saying? So by the time I have the boldness to go and approach the father, I'm the pastor. I approached the father said, sorry, nothing like that. Another 2 years. If, what's his name? Jacob, who waited for 14 years. And a man could not wait for 14 days before he start asking for sex. 14 hours sef is not 14 hours. 14 days is too much. 14 hours. Ah! What do you say? Wait now. It seems you don't love me. You are lost. Say no, I love you. I love you. Are you with me? Remind him of Jacob, who waited for how many years before he could sleep with one woman. That is love. That is what? I've never seen such. I can't wait like that in my life. I confess. For 14 years, Jacob is very stupid. He is very stupid. I hope your name is not Jacob. 14 years! So when that woman said, I need airtime, would he give it? When Rachel said, I need airtime, when he remembered the way he suffered, say, which one? Vodacom or Sensi? If he says, I needed cell phone, he says Blackberry or Blackberry or Whiteberry. Which one? But for 14 days, you could not even wait. For 14 days, not even 1 month. Say, I need Blackberry. He said, go and buy it with Shinko. Hong Kong is in Maraba. Go and buy it. Go and buy Hong Kong. Don't leave God! If you have made a mistake before, you can retrain your step and follow after God. Amen. I said, follow after God. Amen. Follow after what? God. Men are not daft. They know who to go. They know who to go with. Package yourself in the way that you are a child of excellence. Don't leave God out of your calculation. Number 2, lack of vision is the reason why so many people fail. No purpose for their lives, no vision for what they are doing, no plan for the future. So why do you want to have 5 children? Because my mother have 10. No vision. Why do you want to get married? My father and my mother get married, they gave birth to me, so I want to marry also so that I can give back. Children is not the purpose for marriage. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. If God gives you, fine. But don't ever limit the joy of your marriage to children. When we are waiting on the Lord, I told my wife, he said, hey, my mother, which is our mother-in-law, my own mother is worried, asking her about this and that. I said, and so what? I will tell you when I'm ready. Good night. In fact, I told her, I said, even if it's for 5 years, let us enjoy ourselves for the next 5 years. At least no children will say, I'm breastfeeding. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy Jesus together. If I want to go on a crusade now and I remember the children, I say, I will come back in 2 days. That's it. That's it. Marriage is for procreation, but that is not the reason for marriage. It's to fulfill mutual destiny. That's the number 1 reason for you getting into a man's life, for you getting into a woman's life. So the first question you ask that man, where are you going? Are you with me? Yes. When a man proposes to you, what do you ask? Where are you going? Because if you ever made a mistake to drop your surname and take somebody's surname that is going nowhere, you are going nowhere. Where are you going? Not, are you working in the bank? Can you take care of me like this?
Yeah.
That's not your question. What is your vision in life? What is your vision? A man who watches television has no vision. Do you hear that? Hello? A man who watches television has no vision to tell. So don't be deceived by the plasma, or what do you call it? When you get this, I say he has plasma. He has this. He has that. He has everything. He might have no vision. He might what? But there are people without even television in their house. They don't even have bed, but they have a great vision. Amen. Don't be deceived. Luke can be deceitful. Hello? They used to say, Daddy, don't judge the book by. I schooled in Harvard University. He might have no vision. And the man who schooled in Mushongo University can have a what? A vision. Say, which school did you go to? He said, Mushongo. Yeah. Do you have a vision? Let's go. And the one from Harvard may not have anywhere he's going. You will not miss it in life. Amen. Number 3, inadequate training is the reason why a lot of us fail. Inadequate training. If you don't have the relevant knowledge, your skill cannot be turned into strength. Are you into music? Get trained. Sharpen your skill. Do what? Sharpen your skill. There are people who make people laugh and they run to the bank, isn't it? And there are people who make people to laugh under the tree. They just do it for fun. And people are laughing. But others are doing that while they were running to the bank. Get adequate training. Number 4, misplaced gift. Is the reason why so many people fail. You are doing something else apart from the gifting God has ordained for your life. Number 5, unwillingness to pay the price. SLA has a price. A lot of us cannot discipline ourselves. That's why we do not succeed. Unwillingness to pay the price. Number 5. Number 6, prayerlessness. Prayerlessness. A lot of believers today are prayerless. They can talk from now till tomorrow, but say, let's pray. I'm tired. They can watch Mr. Ibu in London. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, without dosing. Ask them to come for all night. I want to sleep. They can watch movie till 2 a.m. So when they get to church on Sunday, I say, oh God, they are gone. Prayerlessness. That's the battle the church is facing now. Our greatest problem in the body of Christ is prayerlessness. That's why the devil is throwing all kinds of insult to us. Have you ever been in a place and say, have you tried to go and say, and so what? You are a Christian, and so what? Because it's not, there's no difference. That's not prayerlessness. When you soak yourself in prayer, by the time you go out, you won't even need to say you are a child of God. They will see it. I said they will see it. You don't need to say it. You don't need to say it. Number 7, lack of evaluation. Not checking what is happening around us. Lack of evaluation. Where are you yesterday? Last year, 2011, where were you? When this year, 2012, begins, where were you? Where are you now? Are you making any progress? Are you evaluating your life? Are you evaluating your marriage? Are you evaluating your spiritual life? What is it that you have made progress with? Are you where you used to be, or you have left at least an inch forward? Evaluate your life. Evaluate your life. At work, others are being promoted and you are not being promoted. Have you evaluated your life in people's skills? Have you evaluated your life in your profession? Have you seen the reason to have more education? Evaluate your life. Number 8, fear. When you are afraid, shaking in fear, you can't make progress. Fear is a destroyer. God did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, sound mind. Fear can make a man to misbehave and make him to do what he will normally do. There are plenty of fear in our community today. Panic everywhere. There are SMSs, there are phone calls that goes all around to put fear in the heart of people. Don't allow that to cage your destiny. Number 9, doubt. When you doubt the ability of God to walk through your life. Number 10, procrastination. Putting tomorrow what you can do today. Delaying things. Waiting for better time, better opportunity. It will never come. Better time, that is, have you ever seen tomorrow? Have you ever? Come on, talk to me. Have you ever seen a day called tomorrow?
No.
Eh?
No.
Procrastination is the greatest ancestor of failure. That's the ultimate. I will go for deliverance. This operation, I will talk about it. I will see pastor about it. I will fast about it. I will pray about it. I will pushing things for tomorrow. God asks you to sow a seed. I will sow it tomorrow. When you can do it today. There was a time I was supposed to give my tithe and I said, I can push it to next week. And I had a voice saying, okay, I should push your blessing to next week. I said, no, I didn't say that. I was alone in the office. I said, let me give my offering, my tithe next week. And he said, okay, so I should push your blessing to next week. I said, no, I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. Procrastination. 11, excuses. Making excuses is the reason why a lot of people fail. Justifying your failure instead of correcting it. God hates excuses with perfect hatred. Perfect hatred. All the 11 excuses Moses gave to God, God dealt with them. At the later stage, Moses said, I cannot talk. God said, okay, you think you can't talk? All right. I will give you Aaron. Aaron shall be your spokesman. You shall be my prophet. So Aaron was not the prophet of God sent to Israel. It was the mouthpiece for Moses. God has nothing to say to Aaron. So God will say it to Moses, and Moses will say it to Aaron, and Aaron will amplify it to the people. Because he's very, very good in talking. And that was the only man that brought calamity to the ministry of Moses. Making excuses have made a lot of us to fail. Listen, look at me. Exclude. Excuse, do what? Exclude you from getting blessed in a certain way. The moment you say, I cannot, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Excuse. Exclude. that are blessing meant for your life. If you excuse it, it excludes from you. Time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. Stop making excuses. Help me preach to the next person with you. Say, stop making excuses.
Stop making excuses.
I didn't hear you say, stop making excuses.
Stop making excuses.
I know you will like this. Number 12. Do you want to hear that? Huh? Are you prepared? It's a bombshell. Are you prepared? Get ready, get ready. Number 12, laziness. It's the reason why so many people fail. What is laziness, beloved? Resting when you are not tired. I'm tired. But you still have the mouth to say it. That's not tiredness. Nobody drove you home. You drove yourself home. And you get home, pray. I'm tired. There is this one. I will deal with you. So they brought pap and steak. They brought Coca-Cola and Fanta. Start eating in your dream because you didn't pray. You had everything. In fact, you are asking for more. Tiredness. I'm tired. This is not just a ministry. This is a deliverance.